Hello everyone, this is a full day of eating, trying to put on lean muscle mass. I will go over all of my meals today, calories, macros, and the reason behind having those meals. First thing in the morning, I already had a protein bar. I'm gonna put it up here. It's Bear Bell's protein bar. I generally try to eat whole foods, but today I didn't have time, so I had a protein bar. It's 200 calories, 20 grams of protein, and the rest of the macros I will put up here as well. Then for my next meal, I will be having 3 tortillas with cottage cheese. I have this recipe up on my channel already, so I'll show you the final product and I'll show you the macros there as well. The reason behind such a big breakfast is that I typically have bigger breakfast. I try to get more protein in the breakfast as well. That way I still stay fuller for longer, and then I can work out within 1 to 2 hours after having my breakfast. So I found the wrapper from the protein bar I had this morning. It has 200 calories, 210 calories, 8 fats, 19 carb, 1 gram of sugar, and 20 grams of protein. Then as for my full-on breakfast, it's tortilla wraps with cottage cheese, 200 grams of cottage cheese, 60 grams of regular cheese, 3 tortilla wraps, cup of coffee, and then I have also salsa with the wraps to just dip them in salsa. I'll include all the macros here. Hey, now I got my third meal. If you include the protein bar, it's 4 chocolate chip caramel rice cakes, as well as a protein shake. Here I have 250 milliliters of chocolate milk, Fairlife chocolate milk, so it's lower sugar, higher protein one, 200 milliliters of regular skim Fairlife milk, and half a scoop of Ghost Oreo protein powder. This is my typical meal. Instead of rice cakes, I usually have bagels, but I ran out of bagels, so it is rice cakes for today. I also put almond butter on bagels, but I decided to just have plain rice cakes today. And I'll have 2 more meals, and that will be it for the day. After having this meal, I'll read a bit and go do some cardio. Today is a rest day from weights, but I'm still gonna do my cardio and do some stretches as well. I'm on a deload week right now, so another 3 days until I start lifting heavier again and transitioning into the next training cycle. I'll be posting more about my training and how I structure my split in the next video, and things I will be focusing on muscle-wise moving forward. As a side note, Ghost protein powder is probably one of my favorite protein powders, as most of their flavors have pieces of the flavor itself. So if it's Chips Ahoy cookies, it will have the pieces of cookies in it, which is great, especially if you're dieting. It's nice to have something to chew on, I feel like, when you're drinking protein powder, and the flavors are usually spot on. None of that artificial taste. Even though they have artificial flavorings, I believe it still tastes really, really good. For most people, I would recommend to just stick to whole foods and try to get all your protein from whole natural foods. I usually do it like that myself. Sometimes I have protein powder. It's usually no more than a scoop a day. I have half a scoop with this meal, and I have half a scoop with my next meal, which I'll show you in a bit. But yeah, try to not overuse protein. There's nothing wrong with that, but you want to have whole foods, as that will give you all the other nutrients that come with a whole product, whole food, rather than just a protein powder. All right, now after I had 3 meals, I read a bit, worked, took a little nap. I'm gonna go do my cardio and then have 2 more meals. Hey guys, just finished off my cardio. I'm making some oats, 120 grams of oats, 200 milligrams of chocolate and regular milk, Fairlife. This brand. With Fairlife you get a lot less sugars and more protein. Then sometimes I use this whipped cream on top of the oats, and I will also be using Ghost protein powder, the one I was talking about in my previous meal. Here are the macros for Ghost. 2 fats, 25 protein, and 7 carbs, 3 sugars. I use half of the scoop. Just about half a scoop. Into the oats. Then you mix it up. When it's all mixed up, I do 30 grams of almond butter. Here's the final product. This is almond butter, not shit. So 34 grams. And then, as I said, whipped cream. The macros for and calories for this meal will be up here. Right, so after taking a shower, I will be doing my mobility for the day. During a deload week, what I have is lower volume for my regular training, but also a separate day where I work on certain areas that need attention. My chest, my back, my hamstrings, glutes, calves, they all get tight. So to make sure I'm ready for the next big push, I have days where I have a full 20 to 30 minute mobility session. I'll show you some of it today, and if you want a more in-depth look into it, I can make a whole separate video about it. All right, then after this foam rolling sequence, I have some band stretches here. So I gotta hold this position for 30 to 60 seconds, then switch, and I'll do this routine one more time. Another release for your muscles that are behind your shoulder blades. So you put a lacrosse ball underneath your shoulder blade, arms straight, lay down fully, go up and down like that, 10 per side. Press your chest into the ball. So this sequence will help you get better at overhead pressing and chest pressing. Releases all the tension in your lats that sometimes stops you from having a better shoulder mobility when you're pressing. Okay, now it's leg mobility routine. So starting off with calves. If you want more pressure, you can put the other leg on top. Sore. Very sore. Once you've got about 10 passes, move on to your hamstring. Same thing here, you can put your other leg on top. Then we got glutes. Sit on the foam roller, cross your legs. Then it's a quad and hip flexor stretch, or roll out, I should say. I spend more time closer to the knee because that's where my quads are the most sore. Yours might be higher up or more to the side, so that's up to you to figure it out. Then it's a hip adductor, so you put your leg in a L-like position. You put your leg in an L-like position and roll out from your crotch all the way to your knee here. Again, mine are the most sore right here, so I'm gonna spend more time in this area trying to open up the muscle, release that tension. And then I have this other side here now. This can be a good routine, just an everyday routine that you can do in the morning or in the evening, trying to get started for the day or finish your day, making sure you're hitting all those boxes, you're getting them checked, helping yourself get set, get ready for the day or for the next day if you prefer to do it at night. This side is not as sore, the hamstrings, but the calves are really sore on this side. Same thing here. Same leg goes up here as the glute you're trying to roll out. The side of the glute that you're trying to roll out. Surprisingly, my glutes are not as sore as the rest of my body. My quad is really tight right next to the knee here. The adductors here are very sore as well. I am going to make a commitment here in this video to do this at least 2 to 3 times a week consistently without letting it go this far. Right, so that's it for this leg sequence. I'm gonna do it one more time. Hey, it's pretty late here, 8 p.m. Last meal of the day though. 4 eggs, 4 eggs, tomatoes. I'm gonna fry the tomatoes, make it into a sort of a shakshuka. So you fry the tomatoes, I also put some tomato paste, then 4 eggs and cheese on top. And then I'm gonna have it with a 4 cheese bagel. That'll be it for the day. I'll show you the final product and the macros and the total calories for the day. Including this video, I had over 3,200 calories, about 250 protein, 330 carb, and 106, 107 fats. All the macros and calories right here. Thank you for watching. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know. Subscribe, comment down below. I'll see you in the next one.